hungry? Cool.
Sting can be streamed on Hulu. This overlooked film of 2024 follows rebellious 12-year-old Charlotte, who discovers an alien spider. She soon makes it her pet and gives it the name Sting. Sting's size and appetite soon get out of hand, and neighbors of the apartment complex notice their pet starting to disappear. The next logical step, of course, is that the spider gets a taste for human flesh, which it does. Charlotte steals the show in this one, and watching the family dynamic is pretty interesting. But of course, the giant freaking spider is the real selling point of this one. I gave this movie 6.8 out of 10. It does come with a rated R rating, but is pretty tame compared to other movies on this list, and can be a blast for the whole family. I enjoyed this one, and the ending is really great. Stick around to see what other 2024 horror movies got caught in the underrated web.
Louise, we need to get out of here now. Louise, what are you doing?
Everything okay in there?
Yeah, we're all good.
Anything we can get you?
No, we'll just be a minute.
Speak No Evil can be streamed on Peacock. Starring James McAvoy, this horror thriller had some hype, but it quickly dissipated. However, this should not stop you from checking out this title. The true story that is uncovered is disturbing and highly unsettling. The plot follows two couples who each have a young child. While vacationing in Italy, they meet up, and after having a good time, decide to meet up at one of the couple's remote farmhouses in the English countryside. Without giving too much away, this movie shows how someone can live a double life, committing the most deranged acts to service themselves, or maybe just because they are true sociopaths. I gave this movie 7 out of 10, and highly recommend Speak No Evil for anyone who enjoys their horror with a side of psychological head games.
Hail Satan.
Longlegs, available on video on demand. Here we go. Longlegs seems to have split opinions among horror fans, and to be honest, I don't get it. Is it the best horror movie ever made? No. Does it deliver on the scares? Does it rank high on the creep factor? The simple answer is yes. Longlegs is just a damn fine movie custom made for modern horror junkies. Follow an FBI agent who tries to uncover the mystery of families turning up dead, who all seem to have ties to a satanic cult. Not to mention the appearance and acting of Nicolas Cage makes this a must-watch. I gave this film 7 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Is Longlegs an underrated gem of 2024? Or did this entry disappoint you? I'm curious to hear what you think.
Such a morbid imagination, bringing dead things to life.
Stopmotion. This movie can be streamed on Hulu or AMC+. When it comes to underrated horror movies released in 2024, Stopmotion may very well take the cake. Unable to use her hands due to arthritis, a famed stop-motion animator enlists the help of her daughter to finish her latest film project. But when Suzanne, the mother, suffers a stroke, Ella, the daughter, decides to finish the film herself. As Ella dedicates herself to finishing the work of her mother, she soon encounters a neighbor girl. Once showing her what she has been working on, the girl tells Ella quite bluntly that the project is boring. Ella abandons her mother's idea and instead begins bringing to life the story that the young girl has come up with. This movie has so many layers. The relationship between the mother and daughter, the relationship between the young girl and Ella, and perhaps most important is the relationship between the art and the artist. Ella can't catch a break and begins to lose her sanity. When she was working with her mother, she was told that her contribution was only her working hands, and that her mother was the brains of the project. Even after tackling the project on her own, she feels inadequate and starts using the ideas of the young girl. This one breaks down into a fever dream, leading to a great ending to this tale. Mental health issues, a young girl that seems a little off, and the inside look at stop motion all make this an amazing film. I give Stop Motion 7.1 out of 10. Check this one out today and watch as one person's art starts to take on a life of its own.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Can you help me, please?
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Strange Darling is available on video on demand. Making it to the top of today's list is Strange Darling. This one is hard to fit into a box. Certainly we can call this a horror movie, but it's more horror adjacent and really showcases itself as a crazy action thriller. This one stars Willa Fitzgerald and Kyle Gallner. Strange Darling was shot on 35mm film and is the cinematography debut of Giovanni Ribisi. Taking place in Oregon, Strange Darling opens with a man and woman having a very interesting one-night stand that breaks down into a cat and mouse game of murder. Broken up into 6 chapters that are shown out of order, it culminates into the story of a serial killer. This movie is a crazy good time, making us take a different look at gender roles while throwing in S&M, hippie doomsday preppers, a ketamine trip, car chases, murder and mayhem. Strange Darling is the standout, underrated horror movie of 2024, and I highly recommend this one. I gave this movie a solid 7.9 out of 10, and it would have made my top 10 horror movies of 2024 if I had seen it before making that video. If you've made it this far, go ahead and check out my video on the top 10 of 2024. Leave me a comment about your favorite horror. Let's start a discussion. The horror genre has so much variety and really brings out a lot of different opinions that I'm very interested to hear. Alright everybody, this is Planet Phobia signing off, and as always I wish you good luck on your horror journey.